It's me!
And me.
Time to get litty with the hitty. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't want to sweat, but I think we have no choice at this point. I got back on my Mega Stuff Oreo game yesterday. Can't stop, won't stop. That's the thing. Can't have limitations that I put on myself. So this is what we do instead. We enjoy the Oreos and all their mega goodness. And now we do extra rounds of hit. How's that for a deal? Are you with me? Can you get with it? 25 rounds. Yes, 25 minutes straight of hit. Much longer than our usual bouts. Everything will be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds of slow action. Jeff says he's wearing the same shirt. Send us a pic, baby. Speaking of sending us a pic, news tonight, 4:45 Pacific, roughly. We're going to be on NBC4 LA, thanks to Mike Cervantes. Send Mike a thank you note via DMs. It is what it is, yo. We're getting help from everybody. It is what it is. Lots of assistance in many different forums to keep our shit going. One of those recent great forums is what Mike Cervantes has done, getting us on the news there. So we can share the goodness, hopefully make a couple people smile, hopefully make a couple people hopeful, whether they're other gym community people or other small business people or just people at home that need to see that others are out there doing their thing and they can be doing the same thing. So keep it up. Thank you guys. Anyway, it would be great to have your quarantine buddy. If not, we will have solo variations for you. If you do not have a quarantine buddy, the only extra piece of equipment you'll need is a doorway or some kind of ledge or support beam or a tree if you're outside. You need to, yeah, the wall's gonna work too. I'll show you how to use the wall for it. But really the doorway is gonna be probably the best situation. So just make sure you're nearby it. You're gonna be doing a static hold on the doorway, so you don't necessarily need to see us during that entire doorway interval. So maybe you're like in your living space and you got a little floor space to do the hit stuff that we're about to do. And then the doorway's like around the corner a little bit. You'll jump over to that just as long as you can hear me say, stop the interval, come back. Yes. You dig? So if you got the buddy, you need the towel. If you do not have the buddy, you do still need the towel, and you're gonna need to identify where the nearest doorway or wall edge or wall that you can interact with is, and I'll show you exactly how to use all those things in a second. Super simple, fairly basic moves. I would like you to have soft floor though, so maybe you got the yoga mat, especially if you're solo, you need to get soft ground because you'll be doing some deck squats where you sit down completely. You could fold up a towel, you could fold up a yoga mat, you could put a pillow down for that floor space, or you could just be on carpet or grass, whatever you have access to. That's great. AstroTurf. What else do people have access to? That's soft.
Blankets.
Yeah, sure. Some blankets. Maybe.
You have a chomping animal who has some good squish weight.
Yeah, maybe like a medium-sized cat.
Fluffy cat.
You could just take a seat on the cat.
I'm sure it won't mind.
Yeah, figure it out. Okay. Your significant other, your child. Any soft surface you can sit on that won't break. All right, so get your stuff, grab some water. I got mine. Adam's got his.
No, you know.
We got solo cups. Simple moves, nothing tricky, no crazy games today. But if you do it with vigor, it's gonna be effective. And I saw in the comments above, somebody said, let me just read it. Quote, word for word. I like HIT. It's hard, but not painful most of the times. What did you say in response to that?
Then you're doing it wrong.
Oh. If HIT doesn't make you clutch your heart in doubt of your existence and its value, then you can probably be moving with a little more aggression and speed. See what I'm getting at? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You know who I'm talking to. Also myself. All right, shall we? Stand anywhere. Show us how to stand, please, sir. He's got a great stand. Just impeccable tech. Look at that. I mean, I couldn't have designed a better technique. That's it right there. It's perfection. Check it out. Stand up. I'm putting my watch, and this is a whole new, this will be a PR as well to get us cracking. I'm going to put 3 minutes on the timer. We'll get to it in a second. First, we need to stretch out our hamstrings a little bit. So give me a fake deadlift. I'm sliding down the thighs, finding that double hamstring stretch feeling. A little bit in the lower back as well, a little bit in the calves. Come on up. And then we need that nice towel gripping cheek squeeze every single rep. I'll give you about a minute. We'll slowly descend into the hamstring stretch. Come back up while I arrange my death timer for 3 minutes. Death timer. Yeah, I don't know about this 3 minutes. It's gonna be tricky. It's not a vote, I promise. There will be no voting. That was terrible. If you have no idea what we're talking about, go back to session 46 and see if you can handle it. Not pretty. Continue with that stretch. So when you're tying my shorts up, no big deal.
Ain't no thing.
Let it draw, starting. Deeper the stretch, the better with each rep, of course. Eek! At the end of today's session, I'll give you a little sneak peek at our new t-shirts. Maybe you've seen them on the IG. I'm lucky enough to have a great relationship with a local downtown LA printer. And they source a lot of locally made materials. And they're alive, they're open, just like we are. Well, not really. Open for small projects. And they're gonna be helping us out. So we'll keep the support in LA with our neighbors, with our partners who've helped us in the past. And we're gonna bring you some cool stuff. It's gonna be free shipping, and if you're in LA, I might just deliver it to your doorstep personally.
At a safe social distance.
Of course, yes, I will frisbee it to you at least 12 feet. Cool. Little calf stretch. So if you have no wall at your disposal yet, you should. So we're gonna get a split stance, and the back leg is straightened out. Adam and I did this for you before a couple days ago. Drop that back heel to get the calf stretch, and then raise up. If you have a wall, you can do it with the wall's support, like so. But the gist is we're getting a really deep angle at the heel by bringing that leg behind us. A much deeper stretch than the normal calf raise. Here we go. About 30 seconds worth, no biggie. Breathing in big, breathing out completely. Get yourself ready for the most lit hit. This, will it be the most lit?
I don't know. The one I was here for is also that.
Yeah, the first hit Adam and I did. Also the Hit Safari, if you haven't attended the Hit Safari, that was quite lit as well. And what we did uniquely that session that we will do also today is not completely rest during the rest, switch legs. We will instead do a lower intensity activity during the rest. So there will be no chilling completely. We'll just go up and down relatively. Stretching that other calf. Try to make sure the foot bones are parallel to your shin bones so that we're not rolling onto the pinky toe. But instead we have even pressure throughout the toes, if not a little extra pressure in the big toe. A couple more seconds here, and then we're off to that 3-minute race. Cool. Relax. Real basic. We've done many variations of this before. I want us all to start on our weak leg, our less coordinated leg. And 3 minutes begins. That's it. It's just a one-legged stance. The timer's on. We've done it recently for 90 seconds with the eyes closed. We did it for 2 minutes. Today we're on for 3 minutes. This will be the longest we've prescribed thus far. We'll see what happens. So right off the bat, I'm trying to find the easiest center position in the foot. If I'm too far forward, my calf is too much on. It's going to burn out. If I'm too far back, my tibialis is too much on. It's going to burn out. And it will never be constant. So we're always going to be chasing where that middle is. The key is to make that chasing process occur on the smallest range of motion around the center possible. We also shouldn't have that back knee completely locked, the standing leg. It should be a little bit softened. That's for safety. When we lock the knee, we occlude some blood flow. And before you know it, you could be on your ass, passing out. Very good. We've passed the 1 minute mark. Starting to feel that lower leg. Big time. Big time. Getting hot. Of course, if you need a break, just take it. Know what's around you just in case you stumble and hop. And we're all at different spots with this. In addition to it being the warm-up, the first thing we do, I'm not expecting everybody to be ready to go like this. Of course, we were demoing some moves. We got a little warm-up in advance of this, setting up all the gear. So a little more ready. We want to keep the eyes on one spot that doesn't move, ideally. Maybe not the screen. And just keep that standing leg soft. Keep it bent. We passed that 2 minute mark. We're in the final minute. Do whatever you got to do. Just stay in it. Move your arms around. Do a little dance. Make a love. Get a home run. We got 30 seconds left. Can you stay with me? Do you dare? Make sure to keep that standing knee not locked. Give it a little softness. That way we're using muscle, quads, hamstrings, a little more than if we were to have locked it. Three minutes. Wow. And compare the two legs. For sure, here down, you should feel all that stuff on. And we talk about isometrics versus movements versus dynamic moves. We can call that a hold, but in reality, because we're chasing that balance all around, it's calf contraction, tibialis contraction, calf, tibialis, all the way around the feet, all the way around the ankle and hips. It's dynamic. On a microscopic scale, we're doing hundreds, thousands of reps of back and forth, contracting, relaxing, to find that center at all times. So it's kind of a rep move. Let's go other leg in 3, 2, 1. Now we're on to the stronger leg. So perhaps you're going to have an easier time. Good thing we got the hard one out of the way. Right off the bat, I'm noticing I want to lock that to get lazy. Instead, I'm going to soften it to bring a little more awareness into my muscles. Today's goal is to stay physically in it. So whereas before we did the eyes closed, we allowed ourselves to fail in and out. Today, let's keep the eyes open and just see if we can sustain for the 3 minutes. See if you can hang on. Do whatever you want with that free leg. Grab it. As long as it's not making contact with the standing leg. Because that provides a little bit of extra stability away from what we're trying to develop. Minute 30 remains.
Which better with long sleeves?
Yeah, for sure. 1 minute left. "45 seconds. This side feels longer.
Mm-hmm.
Twenty 20 seconds remain. Stick with it. Give yourself a little glute squeeze. Three, two, one. Cool. Good shit. Couple salutations, and then we're off to the races. Because there are so many rounds, we're going to ease into it. We're going to treat the first round a little more gently, get the heart rate up, get ourselves accustomed to these waves, and then the waves will get of greater amplitude once we get rocking, maybe into round 2. 5 rounds through of 5 moves, so plenty of opportunities to get fixated. Touch the floor in that frogger squat. Bow the knees out, elbows inside the knee line, and the heels are down, so we keep that calf stretch. We're gonna come up, go to the calf raise, reach for the ceiling. Big toe pressure. All the way down, heels drop, butt goes back, knees are open, hands inside the knee line, heels stay on the floor. Going up, calf is at the top. Here goes 3 out of 10, and then we're gonna fly. Four more, and we'll show you the goods. 3 to go. Two more. Quick tour of the moves, and then we get cracking. If you're with the buddy, the first 2 intervals are simple. We're gonna do our squat, row, get up with the towel. It's in the same hand, so we both have it in the right hand. He's gonna help me sit and pull me back up. I'll help him sit and pull him back up. We know how this goes. You can't let your partner drop to the floor. You gotta use those pull muscles and help them ease down, right? Simple. If you're solo, you're deck squatting right off the bat. That means we sit to the floor, And there's going to be some falling, and that's why we've told you to grab soft ground. Once I'm here on that frogger, I'm dropping down to the butt. And I roll back to my back, and I swing forward, and I get up off the floor. That alone is an advanced slightly move. So if that's not in your wheelhouse, you're going to do the frogger squat to the calf raise. That will be your alternate. So if you're with a buddy, we're doing squat row get up. If you're solo, you're deck squatting. Or frogger squat to calf raise. Simple. Second move, we're just going to switch arms. We were once on the right arm, now we're on the left arm. I'll ease him down. He'll ease me down. And of course that process will get faster and more aggressive as time goes on. If you're solo, now you take that towel and you're going to do the self-initiated 2-arm row. So I got my foot out like this, you can see. The leg is straight, the arms are straight, I'm reaching out. Pulling, both elbows go back, like I'm rowing at the cable machine. And then the leg pushes to provide resistance. And every time we get to it, you'll switch legs and hit the other leg. So we get an even experience. That's the solo variation. And it should have a little strength, a little speed. Third move, we're going to face the camera, and we're here. And we're going to twist back and forth. So we're pulling the towel in opposite directions to try to break it. And then I'll let him move, he's going to let me move. And we're providing each other resistance, and we'll try our best to use the camera to not let our knees bow in either direction. It's not where we want the strength to come from. Of course, it's upper body twisting only. If you're solo, you're going to use the wall or the doorway. Squared up at the wall, my body's parallel. I put the back fist right on it. I put the other palm right on it. And I'm pushing constantly with isometric tension. If you have the doorway, we're going to do it over at the doorway. I'm here. I want the center of my body line to be in line with this side of the door. I'm putting the back of the fist right on it. I'm putting the open palm right on it. Knees out. And I'm putting constant pressure into the wall that way with that back swing. So I'm preparing, I go here, and I squeeze into the wall. The next round, you would switch sides. So I'm going to go to the other side of the doorway and put the other fist in. Or turn around and use the other chunk of the door. Twist and push. Or the wall, of course. If you're with the buddy, we're twisting in the other direction. We're going to swap sides. Final move, after all that, split squat, nice and long. I'm dropping about halfway, nowhere near our full range of motion that we've done on leg lifts. I'm popping up and I'm switching. And I flow right into that half depth. Always toes on the back foot. Try not to turn out. And go warrior two. Right here. Smooth. Try to make it gentle. Try to have quiet manners. In between every single round, we have to get 5 burpees without the jump. You can also choose to not do the push-up. So this would be one option. Hands up, hands down, walk back, walk up, touch the ceiling. The other option would be push up, hit the ceiling. We'll try to do that variation. You choose whether to do the push up or not, but there will be no jump. We got to get 5 inside that interval. It's 30 seconds, so there's plenty of time. We'll remind you of all the moves as we go along. And the 25 minutes begins in 10 seconds. Here we go. Remember, the first move is the deck squat if you're solo, the buddy squat row if you got the partner. Approach it gently the first round. Here we go. And we're off to the races. The hit begins. regulating our breath, and already getting to the end of the first round. There it is, drop the towel. We have 5 of the burpees of the variation you want. Just 5. 30 seconds to do it. Not so bad. Try to find your efficient method. Second round, if you're solo, you're doing that towel row. If you got the buddy, we're doing the squat row. Let's go. And we're once again without air conditioning today. I'm already feeling the effect of that choice. And relax. Now we have those burpees. Give me 5, you choose the variation. You can spread them out to the 30 seconds. You can front load them to get it done. Whatever you see fit. Next, we're twisting. So either you're on the wall, the doorway, or you're with the buddy. Let's go. Letting each other move with a moderate amount of resistance. Try to keep the knees bowed out. The hips don't change direction at all. And if you're on the wall, you're just holding, or the doorway, just holding, right in place. 3 seconds. Relax. Get those 5 burpees. You choose push-up or not required. We did plenty of doing push-ups this week, as you recall. So no obligation. You could just hit that plank. Come back up. So now we're twisting on the other side. If you got the buddy, just flip orientations. If you're on the doorway, just go the other way. It's on. Of course, if you're in the isometric, by yourself, you choose the amount of resistance. As with all the other self-initiated workouts, it's up to you to turn it on and get an effective experience. So if you're on that wall, try to make a little divot. Try to make a little mark. Good. That's off. We got our 5 burpees. Split squat with the switching. Everybody's on this one. Be gentle. Don't worry about depth. And make sure we're balancing between the 2 legs and not bending forward too much. Find your groove. Stella got hers. And that's the end of round 1. We do get the round off. So when we cycle between the 5, we're going to skip the burpees. Bring the heart rate down. This will give you a chance to grab some water. And we're 20% done. Very nice.
It's gonna suck.
Oh yeah. If it still doesn't hurt, you know what I'm going to say. Begin. If you're with the buddy, we're keeping tension in the towel. And good, relax. Here goes 5 burpees. You choose the methodology. Push up or not. No jump though. Now if you're solo, you're doing that solo towel row, seated. If you're with a buddy, we're going for the squat row. Again, remember, solo the first round, it's the deck squat, we already did it. Solo the second round, you're doing that self-towel row. And I'll do a better job of reminding us of the solo options next time through. And here come the burpees, got them. 5 repetitions. You choose the method. Remember when we were preparing for Spartan race in the winter, after Baldy, we were figuring out how to do an efficient, least effort method burpee. You should think about that right now. How to make it lazy. I don't need a perfect push-up. We twist it. And if you're solo, you're in that doorway, doing a constant isometric squeeze with the same type of movement. Control that breath. Awesome. Find your zone. Today's about sustainability. As with all HIIT, we find that speed and that intensity dial and we keep it right there, locked. Relax. 5 burpees. We twist in the other direction. If you're solo on the door, just turn around. If you're with your buddy, just change positions. Here we go. Knees are statues. The shoulders rotate. On the big inhales, the full exhales. Empty the lungs out. You know what to do. 10 seconds. Keep that squeeze if you're solo. Keep it constant. 4, 3, 2, 1. And rock to those burpees again. Give me 5. Next, to finish the round, we have the split squat jumps. And remember, we don't need to go low. It can kind of look like a split stance jump rope. Like here. That's fine. I prefer we get some depth. Here we go. Finishing round 2. Work them quads.
Oh, this one sucks.
Oh yeah. Definitely advanced right here. Aspiring superhero moves. 5, 4, 3 for the break. 2,
Jesus.
and 1. Water up. Here we go. Cheers. Lordy, Lordy. Well done, sir. Well done. First move if you're solo, deck squat. Sit on your butt, get up. If you got the partner, right hand squat row. It's on. And level 3 begins out of 5 levels. So this one will get us past the halfway mark. And it's all on the way home from there. All downhill, as they say. And burpees. 5 of your variation of choice. Do your thing. Spread them out as you see fit. If you got some juice, front load it and take a break. If you're solo, next you got the towel row in your own foot. If you got the buddy, it's the other arm. Begin. Heart rate should be bumping. Your breath should feel stressed, challenged, like it's tough to get enough. Of course, that has limitations. Burpees. Only you know if that challenged breath feeling is a part of a healthy response to intensity, or if it's some awakening of some pre-existing conditions you already had. So I'll leave you with the responsibility to make those decisions. Are you good? Are you healthy enough to do this to where it's going to benefit you? Totally your choice. Now we got the twist. If you're solo, you're in the doorway. Go ahead. We're trying to rip the towel the entire time. And we're both doing a good job, it looks like, of preventing the knee movement. Keep it all in the torso and above. 10 seconds before burpees again. Three, two, drop it. The burps. Halfway right here, we're halfway through. Get your 5 with a lazy approach. If you're doing the push-up, it should be a worm. Switching sides on the twist. Solo or not. We're glossy now. You see the sweat? My shirt is changing colors to a much darker shade as it gets drenched. Hopefully you're there with me. If not, find a way to pack in more intensity. In a sustainable way, in a tolerable fashion. And 2, 1, burpees. Hit them. Now we got the break coming up after the split squat jumps. Split squat hops or deep jumps or whatever you see fit. Breathe. You can always take a moment and chill. Get back in. After this, we have no burpees. We're chilling for 30 seconds before we get down to round 4 of 5. Breathe. There's your break. Feeling the feet a lot with that one. Remember to self-regulate. If you're feeling like you're boiling, try to slow a couple of the moves down. Build rest into the moves. Round 4 starts with the buddy squat row or the deck squats. And if deck squats aren't your thing, you're just squatting, calf raising at the top. You choose the speed at all times. In 10 seconds. Feeling the effects in the late rounds. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, you see right away we're mutually deciding to slow it down a bit as I can no longer talk.
All because you ate some Oreos.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. You have to pay for my bad decision. Good dab on the way. Oh, there's the burpees. Any fashion, any way you want to get them done. And if 5 is a lot, make it 4. But keep on the throttle consistently. Doesn't have to be pedal to metal, just forward. Same shit we're doing with life right now. Same approach we're doing with our day-to-day. Doesn't have to be pedal to metal, but we're moving forward. And whatever the sustainable speed is for us, this moment of this day, whatever your endeavors are, whether it's working from home or keeping your kids occupied or just keeping yourself sane and in the game. Burpees. Find that forward speed and cruise control it. Doesn't have to be bonkers, but it must be forward. A little something productive every day. Even if it's just brushing your teeth or making your bed one time. It's progress, all right? So stick to the plan. We're twisting. You're on the wall, you're twisting solo. Driving that constant bat swing pressure into the doorway. And find the amount of tension that makes it hard for your lungs to expand low. You gotta do chest breath. Burpees. Get them in. Maybe it's 4, maybe it's 3, but it's forward. Maybe it's 1. As we get into the late rounds, do your thing. Go forward. Whatever that number is, it's achievement nonetheless. Twist the other direction from the doorway. Twist in the other direction. We're getting damn close to the finish. We're almost about to take the break before round 5, the final round. Is that a David Seide I see in the comments? What? David! Welcome, sir! If you got the misses, you're doing this. If you're solo, you're in the doorway, pushing against the wall. And burpees. Last set of burpees of round 4. Try to get at least 1. And understand the next 30 seconds after this is a complete break before round 5. We're breathing, chill, relax.
Fuck. I hate to call it out, but we forgot something.
Do we skip a side? Split squats.
Sorry, everybody. I want the break, but
It's important. It's important. Complete.
I don't want to do them either.
All right, so here's what we'll do. I'll be nice. I'll give us an extra 15 seconds before we get those split squats. And then we get another break. We do get another break. So double breaking here. Everybody thanks to Adam. But he's no stranger to hard work, and that's what happens. We see the prescription, we see what needs to be done, what we've decided upon, and when you complete it as planned, especially when it gets a little more difficult than you planned it to be, that's a great feeling. And we can go to sleep on that. Just like yesterday when I counted to 11 instead of 10. We can sleep on that instead of me counting to 9 instead of 10. I get texts from some of you. Well, we didn't do the whole set. What the hell? All right, split squat hops in 5, 4, 3, and then we do get a break. 2, hit. You choose the depth, you choose the width, and the speed, and all that. Second to last time we're hitting these. Flex the belly so you can protect that lower spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we rest before round 5. So we essentially have 5 minutes left. Let's stop. And we win big. Oh wait, today's Friday.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna have to work out tomorrow. And then Sunday we get our stretch. Solo, you're doing the deck squats. Buddy, you got the squat row. Begin. Awesome. Good smooth pace we got going on. If you're doing the deck squat, maybe you're getting a little dizzy with that inversion. It's normal, but we're training the inner ear to tolerate it. 5 burps. Or 1, or 2, or 3, or 4. If you're solo, now you're doing the towel row with the foot seated. You got the buddy on the other arm. Let's crush it. $25 a hit. That's intense. That's a lot of volume. And don't forget, we're getting 100 burpees in the process. So we had one of those HIIT workouts that was just 100 burpees. Now we're just mixing it in. It's not even the main work. Here we go. Getting close to the finish. Push yourselves appropriately. Find your level. Maybe you've already reached it. And now you're just trying to hang there. That's all good. Progress is being made. Now we twist it. You're on the wall. Or you're with a buddy. And the knees are statues. Crank it. You can imagine those, like they say in yoga, the laser pointers on the front of the hips, facing one target the whole time. So we avoid the twisting at the hips. It's above the hips only. And burpees. We're damn close. Try to get 1. Now we twist the other direction. And same thing if you're solo. In 3, 2, get over. Swing that back. The glaze is real right now. I'm shining. Too much sweat. 10 seconds. Keep it moving. We're damn near the end. Last hit move remains. 30 seconds to the finish line. Try to hang on. This is it. This is all we got. Oh shit.
Herpes.
You got me excited. So 1 minute. So
Don't keep me honest.
Yep.
Even though I don't want to do it.
That's the way. So I get my 5 in. And 3, 2. Now split squat hops. 30 seconds of freedom. Somehow we made it there. Despite my screw ups.
Runs that late.
15 seconds and it's over. Even if you're getting 1 every 2 seconds, keep moving. Keep moving. Get the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2. We did it. Oh my goodness. It's over for today. That worked, I think. Here's some evidence. Here's some more evidence. Goodness.
My body feels like the sun.
So take this time right now. You're not lying down. You're at least sitting up. We'll try not to be flat on the floor. Big inhale, a little brief hold at the top, and the full exhale smooth. And see how quickly you can get a grip on your breath. Safety, of course. Breathe in heavy. Hold it. And out smooth. And a repeat. Keep that moving. We'll do another 2 minutes. Your tempo. Keep chasing it. Chase the calm. I can feel my heartbeat bouncing this office chair. "30 more seconds of this. Slow it down. Deepen it. Last one. Fuck yeah.
Holy.
Clearly we pushed our limits. Hopefully you came along for the ride with us.
That was a ride.
Damn. 2 rides in a row. Boat ride yesterday.
That was about dead after the first round.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Yeah.
That was real nasty.
Yeah, I couldn't even do the full burpee push up all of round 1. I had to go with like the last 2.
The squat thingy.
And that too, yeah.
That was the worst for me.
That's why you kept forgetting it.
Fuck. My brain didn't want me to do it. What do y'all think? What was the hardest part? And also if you're solo, maybe it was the deck squats. Because that gets a bit dizzying for sure. Let us know how you feel about it. Which one was the one for you? Or maybe it was the burpees. Maybe it was the burpees. The jumpless and or push-upless burpees. Wow. Well, I'm gonna go dry off. Hopefully tomorrow on our homepage. Tomorrow on the nomadgym.com, you will have the option of your size of this bad boy.
So much swag!
Can I get a zoom, please?
The color is fresh.
Super fresh. Neon pink heather. Or the navy, the classic. And we are thrilled to share the support and the vibes with our downtown LA partner in T-shirt crime, Ultimate Shirt Company. Check them out online. CEO Thomas, super great. He's hooked us up with that one that Adam's wearing.
Super soft one.
This one, so if you have this one, it's the Hanes X-Temp. We're printing it on this exact same t-shirt. It's a 60-40 cotton poly, so really great for workouts. Better than this cotton one. Wicks away moisture nicely. And it's got a nice fit. I'm rocking the large in this one, in the X-Temp. So, I see the chat. I see you guys. It's just slow. You'll be able to choose your color and your size on the website. And free shipping. Or free personal delivery from yours truly. And the hybrid, of course. Save the whales. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. And if you're wondering what the hell it is, I thought we needed an item other than this shared experience, which is the real item that we'll forever remember. We need a physical, tangible item to symbolize our diligent adherence to forward-moving life. And for us, strong is well beyond the physical meaning. Strong is that ability to steer in some net forward direction. Of course, we're going to squiggle, maybe take some back steps, some side steps, but to find a way to progress, find a way to get the sense of achievement and be as helpful as kind to others in the way. That is what strong is. So we got the Nomad logo as the O and the strong, and you'll wear that forever knowing what we did in this time, what you did in this time for yourself, for others. And I'm really psyched to have a little symbol of that. So expect it soon. I'll blast it out on the social medias. I'll speak about it here, probably share the link on the YouTube as well. But know that that's coming, and it's all going to be kept local. And thanks for the support. Anything else? Any ideas how we can help you, how we can help the neighborhood, how we can help the world? Let us know. You can comment on the YouTube. You can hit us up on the contact form on the webpage, nomadgym.com. You can download our app and use it and share it with friends for free. Get them on some good fitness mojo.
Telegram.
Carrier pigeon. Send a message in a bottle over the ocean.
Like smoke signals.
For sure. One of my favorite signals.
I always like getting nice smoke signals from my friends.
You know what it is. Love you guys. Thanks a lot. Sweat happy. And look out for the t-shirt. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Yeah, 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 yeah.